Hey everybody, welcome to another lesson, guitar lesson. This one is aimed at beginners or anybody who wants to do some work with the pentatonic scale. Namely, this one will be the A minor pentatonic scale. The reason why it's called the A minor pentatonic scale is because it starts on an A, which is the 5th fret on the low E string, or highest from the floor. But I prefer to talk in terms of pitch. So the lowest note on the lowest string is E. So on the lowest note on the lowest string, on the 5th fret. So this is a very popular pentatonic scale used in a lot of songs, some blues songs. You can play it in A minor. You can solo in A minor on it. You can solo in C major. It's got the C right there on the 8th fret. Or A minor. So, let's talk about it in the context of a blues form. Blues form traditionally in Delta blues, Mississippi blues, rock blues, not jazz blues, has 3 chords. There are a few exceptions to that. Please don't bite my head off for that. But most blues tunes, at least American blues tunes, not jazz, are 1, 4, and 5 chords. Which being, if you start on A, you go A, B, C, D, that's 4. E, that's 5. A, D, E. A, D, E. 1, 4, 5. So, in order to take a look at this 1, 4, 5 in A or A minor, and it's funny, the blues scale, the pentatonic scale, can be used both in A major and A minor depending on what notes you let hang on to and what notes you target. So if you want to target your C, which is the 8th fret on the low E, you're not going to really want to play A major for that, because that is the minor 3rd of A. So other than that, you can use all the notes. Pentatonic scale, remember, is only 5 notes out of the scale. So there's not a lot of offensive notes except for that minor 3rd over an A major. Other than that, still sounds fine. So if I were to take an A minor chord, that's an A minor bar chord or A minor, open strings. So, for example, let's use Bill Withers' tune, Ain't No Sunshine. That's an A minor. So, we're going to do, I'm just going to play a couple choruses here. And I want you to use this pentatonic scale over those choruses. So, let's talk about what the frets are for those of you who aren't familiar with the actual scale. The scale sounds like this. And that's it. And then it just repeats. Sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So the frets and the strings are 5, starting from the low E, 5, 8. Okay. Next one down, 5, 7. 5, 7 again. 5, 7 again. Then 5, 8. Then 5, 8 again. So if you notice, there's a lot of repeating 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. So the outer two are 5, 8, and on the B string is 5, 8. The rest are 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. So I want you to take this scale. I want you to play with me. So I'm going to play a couple choruses, okay, and I want you to use those notes, and I want you to use them in any way you feel like it. This is about you being creative, and I would just like you to not worry so much about how they're sounding, but just listen to them. Just listen to them over the chords. And if they sound, some will sound more right and some will sound more not right. But that's up to you and your ears and what your ears like to hear. Everybody can differ at this stage. What you like to hear might be what I like to hear might be what you like to hear might be or doesn't matter. Nothing is wrong. Stick with the notes that we have talked about. Stay in this position, in that pattern. And I'm going to play a couple choruses for you, an A minor blues. Something kind of like Bill Withers' Ain't No Sunshine. But I'm not going to put any fancy things in there. I'm not going to do anything, no surprises. I'm just going to keep it steady for you. So, using these notes, in any order, in any way you like, have some fun. Alrighty, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. D. E minor. This is a 12-bar blues. Okay, right in the beginning is now. And 1. D minor. E minor. D minor. Now let me hear you again. Nice job. Alrighty, I hope that was a lot of fun for you. If you would like to check out some backing tracks, I know there's plenty online. You could just search for tons of them on YouTube. Search for guitar backing tracks in A minor. And you'll be able to hear this in a lot of different ways, and you can have some fun. Again, once more to review: 5/8, 5/7, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8. You guessed it, 5/8 again. Hey, happy practicing, and enjoy the guitar. It's a really fun instrument, and enjoy that pentatonic scale. If you have any questions or you want to get further in depth, please drop a question in the comments, and I'd be happy to make another video or just discuss an answer with you. Hey, thanks very much for watching and listening, and please like and subscribe to my channel if you found this video useful. Most of all, happy practicing.